What's up, I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the HP EliteBook Folio 9470m Ultrabook. The thin, light, and powerful features of the Ultrabook class have proven to business execs that they're not simply a fluke, but actually the true successors to laptops. Now, this has to be a huge comfort to these users who are notoriously skittish about moving towards the latest technology on the market. The HP EliteBook Folio 9470m was designed to put their fears to rest, with an easy-to-service system and the rare removable battery for the Ultrabook class. So is this the ultimate business PC? Let's find out. The Ultrabook that we reviewed was powered by a third-generation Intel Core i5 3427U processor running at 1.8 GHz that can be boosted up to 2.8 GHz via turbo. It came with 4 GB of RAM and was supplemented by Intel HD Graphics 4000. It also came with a 180 GB solid-state drive, and content was displayed on a 14-inch LED backlit display with a native resolution of 1366 by 768. It also came with 3 USB 3.0 ports, DisplayPort, VGA port, memory card reader, smart card reader, Windows 8, and Bluetooth 4.0. Now, the first thing about the EliteBook Folio 9470m that stood out was how solid the machine was. Clearly, there was a lot of attention paid to the construction of the Folio, thanks to its magnesium-reinforced chassis and the sturdy frame around the display with its tapered edges. It also extends to the metal alloy hinges, scratch-resistant finish, and the chemically strengthened touchpad. The overall feel of the system just seems classy and made to last. Building on this executive feel is an incredibly fast solid-state drive. We found that this drive flew through tests and provided fast performance during any disk-intensive task. Not only do you get quick responsive performance from the drive, your efficiency improves because you're not waiting for the system to respond to commands. Another feature that stands out with the Folio is its keyboard, which stands out over many business planks. For one thing, the key spacing is particularly good to prevent cramped typing and accidental key presses, and the travel and the resistance is much better than traditionally seen on notebooks. This means that you can easily use the keyboard all day for work without getting frustrated. We are also pleased by the little touches, like the pointer stick between the G and the H keys, and the backlit keyboard for low-light situations. Additionally, the Folio seems to be leaping into the future in its design, completely bypassing the outdated USB 2.0 ports for 3 USB 3.0 superspeed ports. Further building upon this design, the Folio has one port dedicated as an always-on charging port for peripherals. Sure, you can use older USB 2.0 peripherals, but it's nice to know that you have less of a wait if you've got newer USB or external drives. Finally, HP claims that this is the first business Ultrabook with docking capabilities included. This port lets you connect the laptop to various docks easily should your needs require it. Now, the cons for the EliteBook Folio 9470m may seem a bit limited, but they are worth mentioning for business pros. First of all, for an Ultrabook, the Folio 9470m is surprisingly heavy. The system weighs in at just over 3.5 pounds, but it feels much heavier, especially when compared to other Ultrabooks out there like the Lenovo X1 Carbon or the Asus ZenBook, both of which are under 3 pounds. Those systems have tapered designs, which the Folio 9470 doesn't. Another issue that crops up is the fact that the Folio 9470m can be a bit pricey. At its current configuration, it will cost $1,349, which isn't bad for what you get, especially once you consider you have a fast solid-state drive. But if you compare this to consumer models that are hundreds of dollars cheaper, an IT department or an executive will have to weigh whether the business-friendly options are actually worth the extra money. Finally, while it's a minor point, the system that we reviewed maxed out resolution-wise at 1366 by 768. There are 1600 by 900 systems available, but again, if you need a higher resolution or full HD system, you might want to look at a consumer unit or a different system altogether. The HP EliteBook Folio 9470m was designed to be a premium Ultrabook experience for business professionals, and arguably, it can be very hard to find an overt weakness here. Sure, it might be a bit heavier and pricier than many of the consumer models out on the market, and it doesn't come with a lot of the flashy or slick items that many Ultrabooks have, like a touchscreen. But this is still a solid all-around Ultrabook with an incredibly fast solid-state drive and great performance for business users. For these reasons, we decided to give the HP EliteBook Folio 9470m a 4 out of 5. For the latest coupons and deals on systems like the HP EliteBook Folio 9470m, be sure to check out techbargains.com/HP. To enter our monthly giveaway, make sure you always check out techbargains.com/YouTube, and to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, be sure to go to techbargains.com/videos.